All right, finally it's done installing. Now we're gonna go into scripts, go into custom, and we can see that the playtime and the teleporter are inside. Gonna double click the teleporter and it will open up this menu. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into ChatGPT, and we're gonna say something that it will understand and will script for us. So let's start with the basic. Do you know TrinityCore? I'm familiar with TrinityCore. Yep. Now he knows a lot about it. It's an AI. Don't forget that, and we can take advantage of it by saying what we want from it. Now, for now, we're gonna require him to make a basic template of a gossip script. A gossip because we want to interact with the creature in game, and then we're gonna apply a script name, and then we will be able to use it. So let's go with, can you make me a TrinityCore gossip script in C++? Just want to open something as a comparison point so you guys figure out what we're actually dealing with. It is actually typing in real time what we're actually gonna use. So as you can probably see, we already have a template we can use, and that is something that we're gonna take advantage of. It sends us a template. I'm interested in your wares. What's new? It will open up. I can see it has a vendor list. This one is a vendor. And this one is an extended. Oh no, it is not. All right, I'm gonna copy this code. Now this is where it says it describes the code. We don't need that. We're gonna break it down. Gonna paste it. Control V, and we don't need this. Gonna need something else. Gonna go and well, let's start with fixing all of those. Instead of including something that we don't need, let's start with include creature.h, include player.h, include gossip, scripted gossip, and let's see what else. Seems a bit outdated, to be honest. Yeah, this one has been replaced by add gossip menu for player. And I personally, I don't like to use this instead of gossip action info definition. I like to use simple numbers. I like to use 1. This one will be 2. This one will be 3. And this is all we need to. That's all we need to have. So now, what else is the variable that is required? Gossip menu ID, gossip option icon. Let's do chat for this. And is this one over? No. Why not? What else do you need? All right. Coma. And it seems to be fixed. So we're gonna copy this. And now we're gonna edit. I can edit both lines if I press Alt and I manually select everything that I want to replace. I press Control V and we're good. Another way to do that is if I just want to make sure this one is okay. Takes a little bit of time. Yeah, we don't need these two. All right, that's okay. One other thing I can recommend if you guys like the lazy way is to select what you want to replace. For example, we need to replace this. We need to replace it with this, for example. So what I'm doing is I'm searching for this. I do Control F to find, and then when I press this arrow, this is what you want to do to replace it with. So I do Control V, and when I press Enter, it will fix everything for me, even if I haven't detected it yet. For example, here. One thing that we have on this one is we don't need the case to be like that. We need it to be plain, simple for, and we will see what else we need to do. Instead of send gossip menu, we do send gossip menu for player. This is default gossip message, and this is the creature is like that. Now I'm gonna need to do exactly the same. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna need to do exactly the same here, like that, and like that, and like that. Oh no, wait, this is close gossip menu. Close gossip menu for, let's do player. And like I said, gonna control. Oh, wait, it's vice versa. Okay. All right, let's search for this and copy this. All right, now we're good to go. This one is small scale, but imagine this in a larger scale. Like if you have 1,000 lines, that is an amazing way to work with it. So let's go into case 1, case 2, case 3 here, and case 4. Now you might be wondering where case 4 is coming from, because in here on Gossip Hello, which is the main interface, we have only 3. The 4th one is here. When you go into case number 2, what's new, you will have the option to select nothing much, just the usual, and when you press on it, it will send us to case number 4. Case number 4 will obviously close it because this is only a demonstration from the AI itself. So now we don't need this. We actually don't need this at all. But still, let's assume we actually did need this send list inventory, which basically says send us to the vendor aspect of this creature, assuming he has the proper flag for it. We will need to do include session, world session, and I believe this will be fixed. Yep. Alright, so we will need to rename all of this because we don't need the NPC gossip to be like that. We want it to be a teleporter, but first we want to make sure this is actually usable in game. Can we use it? So let's not get confused. Let's rename it NPC Serverlands Teleporter and do it like this. And let's add a new class in here. New Serverlands Teleporter. Now we will need to do Serverlands. Oh, wait, no. Serverlands Teleporter. Gonna control Control C, gonna save it. And now we're gonna go into the database and apply this script. What's up? Get AI, all right? Gonna go get the AI in a sec. Let's go into serverlands first, the database. Creature template. Going to data, show all. I want to scroll all the way down to the latest creature we have, which is the template NPC. Gonna duplicate with keys. And instead of this ID, I'm gonna do this +1. And instead of his script name, which is template something, I'm gonna replace it with serverlands teleporter. And I'm gonna go up and then down again. What's important to note is the fact that it needs to be gossip and needs to have a friendly faction. Friendly faction is 35. I believe I told you guys that in the previous video. And NPC flag is 1 for gossip. If we wanted to have a vendor, it was 2, I believe. And since it works like you need to add everything up and then the summary will break it down, you're going to need 3 to have vendor plus gossip, if I'm not mistaken. So gonna go here, adjust the name, serverlands teleporter, and up and then down, or we can just press here, this check mark, like that. I mean, let's assume it has been updated. All right, so now this one has an issue. Let's check this out. We will need to make, let's go into the template NPC, just as a reference. We will need to add the structure, and then we will need to call the get AI function, which is located, Jesus Christ, all the way down here. As soon as we close the gossip, all right. Gonna apply this one up here. We will rename this into AI, just like that. And then we will copy this and go all the way down as soon as we close the gossip menu. And copy this and do it just like that. Now, is this the one that you wanted? I think we need to go one down even further. Oh, well, that's not what we wanted. All right, that's exactly what we wanted. So as soon as we close this new structure, which has these 2 new brackets, we need to close it, add the semicolon, and then we will need to call the AI. Now, what's up with you? Is this what you want? Yep, seems to have been fixed. One thing with the bot, it used to give me a proper one to use. This is very outdated. This is from like 2016 or something. The bot itself is not the most up-to-date one, because this one is actually using all the information until 2020. So all the examples it can give are, well, they can be very old. So we can try something else. We can try, give me a teleporter for TrinityCore and C++. I just want to make sure that the code can actually be up to date, because from my previous interaction with this bot, it gave me something I could use. In fact, I can already tell this is not up to date. As soon as you see this, it used to be a main header for many many things that are no longer in use, and it uses the same one. Alright, gonna need to play with it for a little bit, but in theory, it can do things that actually I think I remember what I used to tell him. Write me a C++ code for a multi-gossip NPC for Trinity. Or let's wait for this one to finish. I don't know how he responds when you type multiple things. Actually, let's test this. Let's test this out together now. I cannot submit. No, I'm just gonna copy this statement. Oh no. Gonna refresh this. All right, now it's too old. I'm sorry. All right. Anyways, it's not perfected yet. What's up with that now? This one. Is this what you need? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like the functions have changed as well. Well, that's terrible. I'm gonna copy this. This one is not needed, to be honest. And instead of a creature equals me to fix this issue here. This one is not needed. Don't need this. So let's close this one as well. I'm gonna remove the brackets now, and I'm gonna reinsert them. It will fix everything's location. And let's do the same here, because this one does not need this. It needs only player, and it needs to keep the override if I'm not mistaken. And let's do creature equals me. What's up with you? All right, give me a sec. All right, I found out what was missing. We were missing this line, which I totally forgot about. I'm gonna copy this into here beneath the structure. Gonna apply it in here. And instead of the template NPC AI, gonna do serverlands teleporter AI. And we are good to go. Now, if we will compile it, it will work in game, but will it actually? We will test this out right now. But one thing I want to do is whenever people access the gossip menus, sorry, the gossip function, I want them to not have the memory of on gossip hello. I don't want it to be, as soon as you click here on this one, we'll go into case number 1, and it will still display these 3 options, and will send me, and we will do whatever is in this function. I want it to be clear. So what we need to do is clear gossip menu for player, close the brackets at the semicolon, and we're good to go. Now, if I save it, it will work, but I want to check one more thing with the gossip system. Make this work on a new TrinityCore version. Let's see if he knows what it actually does. What does it even mean? Let's see if it can do anything. Because in here it says close gossip menu 4, so that's well, It's like seems to be working fine, to be honest, with this. Except for this specifically, but we will need to add the headers either way. This one seems to work. I mean, it will work just fine. Just missing the AI part, like the smart AI part. But yeah, it's a very decent option, to be honest. It's a very good basic structure. This happens. Sometimes it happens. Nothing we can do about it. Generate response again, and it should work. For now, let's compile it and test it out in game. All right, let's go for the teleporter. Look up creature. Let's see, it's the same creature model, but hello, I'm interested in your wares. Oh, doesn't work. Let's go with what's new. Doesn't work. Let's go with goodbye. Oh, this one does work. So let's make sure this one can actually work before we can continue with more complicated stuff.